I wanted to talk about a game that I played recently that felt like no other game I've played before, and also I feel like it kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people. Haven places you right in the middle of a comfortable, romantic relationship on a sci-fi adventure centered on exploration and discovery. In this game, you'll play as both characters in a relationship, Kay and you. Together, you'll be exploring the islets surrounding your shipwrecked spacecraft, foraging for food, coexisting with exotic creatures, mapping the terrain, and unraveling the mysteries contained within. During each progression in the game, whether you're finding parts to repair your spacecraft or simply preparing a meal together, your relationship will build through shared dialogue.
Do you remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom.
You learn relevant bits and pieces about each other, as well as reveal the lore contained within the lands during these small events. It's so unusual to me to be playing a game where you already feel so close to your partner. And naturally, you'll want to increase this bond, as it will also help your characters build up their stats. Your spacecraft, which is referred to as the Nest, is essentially your home base while you're stranded out here. During your outings, you'll be wearing your anti-gravity boots, which allow you to swiftly glide across the terrain to collect resources, clean up contaminated areas a la Mario Sunshine, and carefully follow flow threads to reach new areas and recharge. You'll return to your base when you need to freshen up a bit, prepare a nice meal, spend some quality time together, or do some repairs. The storytelling usually shines brightest through some of these intimate moments shared by the two characters. But much like a real relationship, it's not without a few cringy moments as well. If you encounter contaminated creatures, they will attack you and bring you to an interesting turn-based combat. Here, you'll make attack selections for one character using the D-pad and the other character using the regular buttons. These attacks can be queued up at the same time, and duo attacks can be performed by selecting the same action at the same time for both characters. This allows for one of a few different variations of couch co-op. If you'd like, you can join hands with your in-real-life partner and share a single controller. Or couch co-op with two controllers, and you'll each take control of the dialogue and movement for one of the two characters. My favorite thing is seeing which dialogue choices your in-real-life partner chooses to resolve the various situations that arise during gameplay. Unfortunately, sharing a single viewport between two players can be a bit frustrating if you both decide to, say, glide in different directions. So you'll need to appoint a leader if you wish to play this efficiently in co-op. But to be honest, it felt more efficient for us to each play the game on our own time in single player, and then share our thoughts about the game afterwards. So don't feel like you're missing out if you don't have anyone to play this with. The actual gameplay mechanics are probably this game's weakest area. Now, the terrain can seem a bit samey and repetitive after a while. Collecting resources, cleaning contaminants, and pacifying creatures would get old pretty quick if not for the interesting story and great relationship dynamic. I absolutely love the idea of playing as an established couple for a change as opposed to newfound love, and I hope to see this in games more often, especially co-op games. I can't believe I've gone on this long now and not mentioned the soundtrack. It's one of my favorite things about this game. The Haven soundtrack by Danger is an incredible otherworldly experience that melds everything together in perfect harmony. Now, if you're the type of person to skip story dialogue so that you can get straight to the gameplay, then this might not be the game for you. It's not exactly dialogue heavy, but I feel like the story is important to fully enjoy this game. Anyway, if you get a chance, give this game a try. MSRP is $25 US. It's available on PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, there's no excuse. Go download it right now. If not, maybe search up the soundtrack on YouTube and give it a listen first. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you later.